Well, there, good evening. It's another warm, lovely Monday in Johannesburg. It's 7 o'clock, so it can only be men up with Tshidi Lethwane. Njengenjwayelo, I'm with the men crush. I'm with the favorite men. You know, anghambi ngedwa. It's Conversations with Tshidi. Is Monday Conversations with Men. We bring you a favorite male where we talk about all things men. Tonight is no different. I bring with me Uputi. Uputi. Ke Motswana but Uputi. You'll soon find out why go Uputi. So please help me give a warm man up welcome to Lehlohonolo Reginald Mohlabi. Sawubona Put.
Hey, Tshidi Sawubona. How are you, Coach Tshidi? It's so lovely to see you.
Lovely seeing you too. It's been forever.
The last time I think I saw you, it was 10 years back, and you are looking so lovely still.
Oh, thank you. So I try, I try. And today I had to make it extra special just for you.
Oh, wow. I'm so honored. I really am honored.
I try and make people happy, but today, because it's been such a long time, I said, it's like a happy. So my best. So how are you, Puti? How are you?
I'm well, thank you, Tshidi. I'm extremely well, thank you. And how are you?
You are extremely well.
Extremely well, yes.
So I guess I'm also extremely well because your energy is contagious. I'm catching it from you. It's transferable. So we are both extremely well.
Cool, nice to hear.
So I just told the people that Uputi, and I gave them your VIN number, full names and surname. But I'd like you to introduce yourself, tell the people who you are, where you're from, and anything else that you want them to know before we start with the conversation.
Okay, like you said, my name is Lehlohonolo, Reginald Mohlabi. You can either call me Hloni, some call me Reggie. They're both my names. But yeah, I'm a father. I am from Soweto, Koshawela Extension 3. That is where I'm actually talking you from right now. Basically, with me, it's I think I'm a businessman or entrepreneur because at the moment, I'm running ice skating rings. I'm doing mentorship sessions, training, financial literacy training. And I'm also writing business plans and trying to get people funding for their businesses as well. So that is basically what I am doing or busy with.
You forgot you play golf as well.
Oh, that. Well, I'm actually not a professional. I just go and play,
Yeah, you play. You see, you play.
Yeah, no, I just play. As to where it goes, it doesn't really matter, but I do actually play.
You are better than me. I have not started. I've been saying I must start. And the funny thing is, like, I'm a walking distance from the golf course or the club.
You must play. Believe me, you must play. And then once you play in there, quite a number of things actually can happen to you. You meet a number of people, you exercise, and yeah, it's a perfect, lovely sport. A little bit.
I want to meet people.
Yeah, no, you really do need. You really meet people out there.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us for this evening's conversation. A tough one and a very important one. And we thank you very thank you for making the time. To our listeners and our viewers, we are live on the Mzansi Urban Facebook page, also on YouTube, and tomorrow you can catch us on the podcast. Tonight we are talking health. Tonight we are talking renal failure, renal failure, and your journey with that. So for people like myself that might not have a clue what renal failure is, please help us. How do we define that in renal failure?
Renal failure is simply kidney failure. Okay. Kidney failures. Yeah. I'm actually experiencing that. and my kidney is failing. Oh, well, I've got one kidney now. My kidney is failing. The very first one, so I was young, I think 10 years. I had an car accident, and it broke down, so they had to take one. So yeah, so my only left, or my one that is left now, it's actually giving me problems, is failing. So yeah,
Yo,
that is the that is where I'm at.
like you, first 2 minutes of the conversation, you go there. Like you just take us there. Wow. Okay. Went
Renal
from
failure is kidney failure, yeah.
no, I know that, but I can't. I'm there by the definition, and already like I lost my first one at 10, and then this one that I have is giving me problems. So I'm thinking, yo, okay, all right, but okay, so it's kidney failure, and I'm
Yes.
assuming it's when your kidney does not function the way it's meant to, or there's
Yeah.
challenges. Okay,
Yes.
phew, brave man. So I'd like you to take me and the listeners through Akeru, we're talking about your journey. So I want us to start at the beginning. How did it come about? How did you find out actually that there's a problem or your kidneys are not functioning as well as they should?
Look, Tshidi, I actually found out, should I call it grace of God? I think, okay, because it was on the 21st of October 2018. And
Okay.
on Sundays, what we do is we play golf. Okay. So we went with my team and played golf. And on that day, I was extremely tired. I was playing, yes, but I was not really at my strength. And I was just so tired, and I was slow. And on that day, strange enough, even the people I was playing with, because I was playing with the chairman of my club and some guys in there, they just left me alone. And I would be at the far back, and they wouldn't really mind. They would just wait for me, but I was really extremely tired. And come halftime, I needed to eat. I wanted to eat, but food did not really go in well, did not even have taste, and like I was tired. And I went back there to play, because with golf, once you play golf, even if they tell you that your house is burning, you will say,
You
let me
want to
finish this.
finish.
Let me finish this round and then go look at the house. That's how bad golf is. By the way, you are shifting on the screen. I don't know why. Yes, you are fine now. Okay, so I wanted to play and finish. And fortunate enough, I finished. And then it was what we call hole number 19, where we sit down, we put our scores, and we drink and we eat. And then I said to guys, no, guys, you know what? I'm actually leaving, man. I am so tired. I really want to go and sleep. And some guys said, yeah, we actually saw you are very tired. Okay. And yeah, I was then trying to go. And on my way, there is this gentleman. His name is Dr. John Bukho, but I never knew him that day. The man does not play golf. We play with his brother, Edwin. And then when I was like walking away, his brother called me, Eddie, says, hey, Reg, man, my brother wants to speak to you, wants to see you. And in my mind, I'm saying, oh my goodness me, this brother doesn't know I'm tired. I want to just go and sleep. Okay. And I then said, okay, that's fine. Let me just see him. And then, yeah, we meet up. He says, you know what? I don't do this often with strangers. Yeah. I do it only with family. I'm a doctor, but I've also got a spiritual gift. Okay. And can you please tomorrow go and see a doctor? It doesn't have to be me. He says, I'm a doctor, but it doesn't have to be me. It has got to be anyone else. Go and see your doctor and then do a full blood count. And I said, okay, I will go and do it. He says, yeah, thank you. And then he went, and I went, and I slept. Okay, the following day, and knowing me, I do things very slowly. Around about 4 o'clock, I then go to see a doctor. Okay. Go in there to see a doctor, Dr. Molefe, and I went in. The doctor says, "Hi, Regia, you don't really look well. You don't look okay. But let me just do that. Let me take the full blood count." He then takes the blood. That was 4 o'clock in the evening, and I went home. And I slept, but I was feeling much better than I was, on Sunday.
I was about to ask if you were still feeling tired.
No. I was now fine, hey. And then on Tuesday, I was feeling very fine, and I said, you know what? Today, let me just work because I need to do some work. And then around 9 o'clock, when I'm like taking my computer, putting it on, and the doctor calls, "Reggie, where are you?" I said, "I'm home." Just leave whatever you are doing. Go to the doctor. I will write you a letter. No, go to hospital. I will write you a letter right now. And then you must just go straight to ICU.
Yeah?
Yeah. I say, why? He says, because as we speak, I've got your results. Your last kidney is running at 6%.
What?
As in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%. When your phone runs at 60%, my kidney was running at 6%.
What?
Okay. I was like, oh, okay. No, that's fine. So, and he asked me, which hospital are you going? I said, no, it's fine. I'll try and see which hospital I will actually go. But I called a very good friend of mine. She actually came in and we went to quite a number of hospitals. She says, I know quite a number of people in hospitals. And yeah, and then we went to hospitals. And then when we went there, it was me and her. I wonder if I can actually mention her name. But yeah, it's a very good friend of mine. She then says, let's go to hospital. I'll take you to hospital because they said you must just go to hospital. You are sick. And she said, the reason I'm taking you to hospital is because I've got a child and that child has been sick all her life. So I know, what it takes for a person to actually be sick. Then we went to Foy's, okay, Netcare. Got in there, I said, hi, I'm here. And then they said, what is that you want? They said, I must just go to ICU. It was around 4 o'clock as well. Seriously, it was in the afternoon. And then I go in there and I go to ICU, says, hi, you go ICU. And then, okay, so we see you. Who are you bringing? Said, me. And then go ICU, we're not playing. We really want people who are sick. Okay, I'm sick. And I showed them a letter. They said, oh, okay, you are sick.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they admitted me. And admitting me at ICU, it's a different...
Like you walked yourself to ICU.
And then from there onwards, when you are in ICU, you don't do anything. You've got a dedicated person 24 hours. You don't even go to toilet. They bring you stuff. They wash you. They do all it. And I was like, wow, I'm happy. Well, then they realized that my kidney value is running at 6%. They did an emergency operation for me to have a catheter, for me to go through dialysis and stuff like that, Yeah. And they did what they put in a fistula. A fistula is something, it's dialysis kayona. Okay. They put it on your thing. It is like a vein, okay, whereby they are going to draw blood from it. It doesn't die. Remember, your veins do die. So this one is not supposed to be dying because it is synthetic. It is not real. Yes. So I've got one in here, but before it heals and it grows, I need to do a catheter. Most Fubensaka, they put in a catheter for me to actually be able to do dialysis. And then, I was in hospital for that. And I was diagnosed with kidney failure. So now I'm in there, nearly 3 days in the hospital, and I'm still in ICU. And I'm asking them, why am I still here?
Because Keshapo.
They said the doctor said you should actually be here. But I'm saying now I'm looking, people were like dying now at ICU. You know, when you see people in ICU dying, said, when people are dying here, please take me out to the normal ward. Well, they did actually take me out because they noted that I'm okay. They took me to a normal ward now where people can come in, visit me, we sit down and stuff like that. So now I'm out of ICU. They need to explain what they've done to me. What is it that, And they told me I've got kidney failure and I've got only one kidney. It's running at 6%. I need to do dialysis. I need to do dialysis 3 times a week for 4 hours.
I've heard that dialysis is very strenuous and it takes a toll on a person.
On a person, yes. So I was told that I was going to do, okay, no, that's fine. I don't have a problem with doing dialysis. So how do I get well? They are saying at the moment, your kidney can no longer be okay. You need to get a person to donate for. You need to get a donor. Okay? And they explained how donor works and stuff like that. That they need to put me on a donors list. I've got to wait for a queue and so forth and so on, waiting forever for people to come and, well, for an individual to pretty much die, and then they give me, okay? And I ask, how long will that take? They say it takes between now and 10 to 15 years and stuff like that, waiting for a donor. Yeah. And I looked at them and I said, I'm going to wait for that long. But I said, no, I'm not going to wait that long. They say, okay. I said, no, I'm actually going to source a kidney.
For myself.
And then, obviously, people do come in and visit me and they ask me, oh, by the way, I must mention, family is important. I've got sweetest family members. I've got my sisters and brothers are the ones I cannot trade anyone for. Okay. Wow. So my siblings too came in and the first thing, what's wrong? Kidney failure. And then what needs to happen? I need to get a donor. Okay, what happens? I give them a slip or a written slip as to what needs to happen and okay. My sister says, let me have a look. She looks at it and then she says, okay, cool. And then she takes it. The following day, she comes with her results and says, here are my results. And then we not matching because I'm O positive. Okay. She wanted to give me her kidney.
Oh, you are O positive.
I'm O positive, yeah.
So you need another O for person to donate to you.
So my family members, they all came and wanted to give me a kidney. Yeah. And only to find that we don't match. But I did not despair. I said, you know what? Let me open up. And I sent through a Facebook message.
I saw, that's where I found out about it, on Facebook.
I sent a Facebook message to say, hey, I've got this kidney, what, and I'm O positive and so forth. And it's very difficult for O positive to get. But I explained as to, it is also difficult for Black people to donate. Why it is difficult? Because we don't know about donations, of organs. It is something very foreign to us. We are not even used to it. And, from there, believe you, a number of people wanted to give me a kidney. So fortunately, that's why I say you need to play golf.
Networking.
At the golf course, I'm playing with this guy. Well, he's my friend from the same club. And then, I tell him the story. And then, And then he then in turn tells his girlfriend the story, you know, my friend and stuff like that. And you know what the girlfriend said? I'm O positive. I can actually.
What?
Yes. She said, I'm O positive and I can donate.
Wow.
And then they call me back. Hey, this person wants to give you a kidney. I said, oh, wow. Thank you so very much. We went in there. We went to hospital. She was perfect. We were a perfect match.
Oh, wow.
And then while we're busy with that, she got pregnant.
Why Amita?
Come on. She had only one child. Okay. That was my worry. And I was happy when she got pregnant. Okay. I said, wow, no, that's great because now I can wait. At least I would know now that you don't want to have another kid, another child after. Yes, you know. Then we can wait. Yes.
And then, Reggie, I'm thinking she knows she's about to donate. Why go fall pregnant? How? You are on the waiting list to donate. You must, honor that.
Remember,
this is just me. This is just me and my
when you are a lady wanting to donate a kidney, if you still want to have kids, you are not supposed to donate.
Oh.
Yes. They are going to ask you, they interrogate you. They actually make you not want you to give out a kidney when you go out there. Okay.
Wow.
So now she is pregnant and yeah, I'm waiting and I'm playing golf and I'm happy. I'm going
You're still playing golf?
Yes.
So you continued. I guess the last time you were go ICU and you taken out of ICU after a few days. So you went back to normalcy after that.
So after 3 months, I was out of the hospital. So my life is like, okay, I can still do I can still do whatever. So I played golf. I still played golf. I was like happy, but I was going to dialysis. I'm still going to dialysis 3 times a week.
So 2018, 19, 20, 3 years later, you're still doing dialysis 3 times a week?
Yes. Otherwise, if I don't do dialysis, I will die.
The way we work at thing, like you're so casual about it. It's like,
I need to make it casual because a lot of people have actually died who thought, you know what, they can do without dialysis. When you eat anything and everything, it has got poisons afterwards. I carry all these things into poisons. Toxins. We need to take them out via moroto or via haudula mofats. Yes. So now, remember when your kidney is failing, some people don't even go to urinate. They don't urinate at all. Okay. Yeah, you can have a sensation that you're wanting to urinate, but it doesn't come out. And I think it comes out because while we go for dialysis, they need to take that outside of you.
Okay, thank you. I just learned something. I had no. Okay, so because the kidney is not taking those things out, then the dialysis is exactly for that, to take the toxins out. I'm learning here, and I hope our listeners and viewers are also learning. Sure. Okay. No, carry on. I just needed to.
No, that's fine. For me to actually explain it to people easy, it's imagine you are not having a washing machine, but your mother at home on a washing machine. Mm-hmm. You take your clothes to your mother's house and wash them through that machine and come back, that's all. So Lena, my machine is not working, which is the kidney. So I go there to the hospital for the machine to wash my blood, to take out the toxins. That's what we do when we go for dialysis.
So it's still 4 hours per session?
It is still 4 hours per session. Let me tell you some of the things that I learned after I had a kidney failure, Hori. How should I have known I've got a kidney failure?
That was going to be my next question.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. That was actually going to be my next question, Jorge. How does one actually, how do you know, like you're saying what you learned from it, how do you then, how important is it for one to always know their status?
Okay. Look, with me, I could feel where there is a bad breath coming out of my mouth. Okay. And that breath, it's like breather Tshidi, you know, like metal, some metal, something.
The smell of metal,
The
yes.
smell of metal. So, and I was always cautious. And I would ask people, can you smell something bad when I talk or when I say something? And people would say no. So I would make sure that, but I would feel that smell. There is a smell coming out. Yeah. So, okay, that is fine. And I was wondering what exactly that is. So now, after doing dialysis, I realized it is one of the smell study toxins, because if I take 1 day without me going to dialysis, I could
It comes
feel
back.
that, yeah, that smell comes back, meaning, I've got toxins in there. You understand? Not
Wow.
but then there would be that smell. That was for me. And secondly, when I would sit down, okay, I would sit down, maybe go komsebenzing, I would sit down on a nice chair and so forth and so on, doing that. Whenever I would stand up, my feet would have swollen. How can say the and then I do pins and stuff like that. There is that line. And yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I would feel that, and I will feel my feet heavy. No, that's water. Water is actually,
Retention.
yes, water is actually going down there. So now, and I was a little bit puffy because and I thought, no, only to, no, seriously, only to find that it was water. Yes, I was still urinating, but I was not urinating enough. Understand?
Wow.
And then you would see by the swollen feet, okay, but not always, but I would see by the swollen feet, or something was wrong with me. So those are the two things for me that actually, when I think back, or okay, I this should have been the signs. But with men, we don't even like going to doctors, going to hospitals and stuff like that. We think,
Even as a woman, I don't like going to the doctor. So
yeah,
I guess
remember when you are a man. You are a man trapped in a woman. You are a man trapped in a woman's body. I mean, you love men so much, Tshidi.
so we're going there again.
I did not say that. I honestly did not say that.
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
So it's true then what they say when Barry, the body will always give you signs when something is wrong.
The body will always tell you, or you know what? I've tried and I'm giving up now, because I am telling you, you don't want to take care of me, and then it will eventually do whatever. And
So now,
also, what caused the kidney failure? I think, on my case, it's because I was hypertensive. Okay, my blood pressure was high.
Okay.
Okay, so when you've got blood pressure, please do look after yourself. Take those blood pressure pills, or change your lifestyle in terms of healthy eating. Because once you've got that, they attack things like your kidneys, your eyes. Remember, they attack the ones whereby the veins are so smaller.
Okay.
Yes, first, they burst. Sometimes they burst into over blind, or they go towards the kidneys.
Like as you're talking, I'm seeing the connection, Jorge. because how nale hypertension or how nale whatever, there is a lack of something, then it makes it easier for other diseases or for other things to attack because they're already weak.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. So people should not stress, under blood pressure here, they should really take good care of that because this stroke can come out of that because of high blood.
What?
Stroke, yes. That is why stroke is because of high blood. Okay.
Wow. You are giving me a health lesson here, and I'm actually glad you came in because I'm learning so much. And I always say to my guests and the people that watch or follow us that the aim of this platform is so that for awareness, we share, we bring people that have experienced whatever they've experienced, and they come here, they share in an attempt to educate and to bring awareness for it. Listen, I've gone through this and this is my experience. I'm hoping that it will help you with dealing with yours. And that's why I'm appreciative that you're so open about it and you're sharing, though we're having fun about it. It's a serious matter, but we chose to be on the fun side of it. And Hannah Urim, eating healthy, I almost asked you, toxins.
Okay. With me, remember, I only had one kidney.
Yeah.
The other one, I lost it when I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
Due to an accident. So this other one, I lived with one kidney for 35 years.
Wow, you're giving away your age now.
Yes. So it doesn't really matter. So now you can understand, Hore. Even if it's unusual, I was overwhelming it, about the coke and stuff like that, and stress, blah, 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 and so forth and so on. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is basically that.
Okay. So we've spoken about like your experience and how you got to find out, and take us through the waiting process now. Akiri is still waiting for the donor. So where are we with that now? Have you said the donor? How far are you? I know COVID might have also, delayed the process somewhat, but yeah, where are you as far as getting the kidney is concerned?
Okay, remember I said she got pregnant.
Yes.
She got pregnant. Then I was happy that she is pregnant. The waiting was okay for me because she's pregnant and she's going to get a baby. At least that gives me comfort.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, I get a WhatsApp message, not a WhatsApp message, a Facebook message. Reggie, I can't even call you. I don't even want to talk to you. I'm scared of talking to you. I am O positive. I want to give you my kidney.
Wow.
That's another one.
What? So you have people lining up to give you?
When I'm saying to you, I had 10 people offering to give me kidneys. Over 10 people offering to give me their kidneys. The other one, the very first one, we met, and then she noted only the kidney stones, and then they said, no, you can't donate. She did not know me. We met on Facebook.
Wow.
The second one, a golf player, Zalena Golf, and then he says, Reggie, I want to give you a kidney. He also went in there and he found out he's got kidney stones, and he couldn't give me. The doctor said, no, we don't advise you to do that. So there is quite a number of people. Some I don't know, some I do know. This lady who wrote me a message, I know her from childhood, okay, or high school days. And we've not been speaking for quite some time. And then she saw my status on Facebook. Then that's where she wrote. She says, I'm in Kimberley. I'm staying in Kimberley with my family, but I will let you know when I come to Joburg for us to do the test. Okay, no, that's fine. Thank you, Dineo. 2 days later, she says, Reggie, where are you? I'm in Gauteng. Let's go.
Wow.
Okay, you see that's most well. And then I went there. We went to the doctor. We did all what we did and stuff like that. And then the following day, she went back to Kimberley. And then I think on Friday, I went to get her results. The doctor gave me her results.
Mm.
And when she gave me her results, she is 100% A match.
What?
100% A match. Serious. Got in the car, look into this result, and I shed a tear.
I can imagine.
So you can imagine, Hori, somebody from Kimberley give me a kidney.
Wow.
And then having a family, the husband agreed to that.
Wow.
So, okay, cool. And yeah, we did the test, COVID hit. They had to stop everything due to COVID. And then the second time, they opened up.
Mm.
We did the test, the other test, they were promising, and then they closed COVID.
But
They closed for COVID. Okay. But so far, since we've been doing things, test, they are pointing to the right direction. So last week, okay, let me say last month, Donald Gordon called me to say, no, we have actually opened now. We can start with our final test, whereby she needs to go in. Yes. And then last week, the medical aid approved her, to do a workup. So we are busy with that. So we are hoping that third wave, we are not going to close again. But if we close, we do close. There's nothing that you can do.
Okay, so your kidney now, okay, is it increased 20%, 25%, or are we still on 6%?
Or we are now on 4%.
Huh?
We are on 4%. Remember, every month we check, we do the test every month. It is now on 4%. But it's not a trade match because I'm going for dialysis. Okay.
So ma'am, the reason I ask that is, in my thinking, is the more dialysis you do, the better the kidney gets.
No, so that is why I'm doing kidney dialysis 3 times a week.
Sure.
For 4 hours. So okay. It's almost non-functional, for lack of a better word.
Like non-functional, and you if it was me,
but the thing that you don't know about you as an individual,
yeah,
it is how strong you are, and more especially faced with adversity.
Yeah. True.
Yes, the moment you are actually difficult, then you realize that you are really strong. And
wow,
fortunately, sisters Gospel are saying, the one sister said to me, I want you to meet up with my brother because my brother thinks that he is dying. I want my brother to see you because my brother also kidney the way unana and stuff like that. And it's not like that. Okay. And there is this beautiful patient who is also a renal kidney, a renal failure patient. Okay. I did not know. She told me this. She said, the reason why I've actually been following you, wanting to talk to you and stuff like that, I've been advised to talk to you. So apparently, even the nurses, even the nurses are saying, in order for you to see, please speak to Reggie, speak to Hloni and understand. Because some people don't really, they don't accept.
Yeah.
Yes. So acceptance and then
The first,
knowing.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. And then, so the more they understand, the more we talk to each other, we make jokes about eating steak and kidney pies, you know. It's the more people, it's the more people see horror. Nothing in this life, it is so serious because even death itself, it's part of life, you know.
So I say just taking kidney pie.
Normally, if you just take a kidney pie, maybe kidney you know, just making jokes with other patients. Anyway, there is quite a number of people who have got this thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, so I like that you've touched on the lessons that you learn. What besides your resilience and you stayed strong and whatever. What other lessons about yourself did you learn through this journey, renal failure? What are the things about yourself that you did not know that through this thing you now know? Actually, survivor, man. You know, what are the things that you learned about yourself through this journey?
You know, the most important thing I learned about me is the fact that I am truly, truly blessed. Okay. I work, for example, Kinalu Sebeta once a week in a month. Okay. And my salary would be like a person who goes to work every day.
Wow.
Okay. Yes. And I realized, Tori, I did a good thing with Welam Sebet, you know. And there is quite a number of things that you can do here and there and stuff like that. You make like Usabeta too, and then you said your salary is more than enough for you to actually so I
Survive
see
the month.
you can survive the month. Okay. And be able to pay your medical aid, even though sometimes it's a little bit difficult. Okay. The other thing I learned is it's people in your life. When you get sick, most people are actually going to run away from you. And I realized, Tori, they do not do it deliberately. Fortunately, I've got good friends. You know, those friends, they told me, Hore, Reggie, the reason why we are running away, it's because we don't know you as this person, Okulang. We don't even know how to treat you. And we don't want to treat you as a person who is sick because it is difficult as is for us. Yeah. And then they start to run away. They start to be scared. So people think, Hore, when days are dark, friends are, you know, some people will tell you, Hore, I am running away because I don't know how to treat you. I don't know how to be with you because every time I go born, and stuff like that. So
Wow.
when people go, they are not going because
Or
so the
I can't now because how I see you. Let's cry now. But it's a very, I think it's a valuable lesson in that sometimes when, at least, and you said that you're lucky that your friends told you why they left. Some of us, you'll have friends that leave or family that leave, and you don't know why they left, and you usala uti blame they left and but here you have people that have always seen you as a hero. They've always seen you as, even as lively, you know, as strong and as regimen, like
your audio
them
is
as well. But I guess for them as well, it was a shock. How do I then now deal with this Reggie that I don't know? You know, how do I adjust to to dealing with Reggie Akula, because I kitsebe Reggie Akula, kitseba ele Reggie a re kgothatsang, and now tshwantse re kgothatsa yena. And I think for me, that's big ups to your friends for it. They even vocalized it, and by vocalizing it, it also gives you an opportunity to gore I'm still the same Reggie. Treat me the same way you would have treated me kisakuli. And I'm sorry that, yeah, but yeah.
So the people that I play golf with, Bona, they are the best. They don't care. They don't even. Maybe it's because there is a doctor as well in there. There is a doctor in our team. Yeah, we just play golf. They don't even see. They don't even think I'm sick. They forget. You understand? So which are the people that make me be okay, because they don't have a shame thing. Shame and yeah.
And we all need such people in our lives for it. When you are weak, they will carry you, you know? And by carry you, not necessarily like you know, but their actions, you know, because lebona aba go treat like skep sell, you know, every 2 minutes it also gives you that opportunity to be motivated enough for it. Let me work at being better, because here are these people treating me as though I'm better. And I think it's also a mental game. As you mentioned, even the nurses would refer other patients to you to say, these people are giving up. Please tell them your story. Please motivate them. And I'm also hoping, again, with this conversation, somebody out there that's in the same boat will reach out or will be motivated to know it's not the end of the world. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking somebody else, after Mojahore, go to ICU, it was going to be over. They were going to be defeated to say, that first examination already, the ICU, it means I'm on the deathbed, and that's what was going to kill them. Not the renal failure, but their defeated mentality.
Yes.
Well, that's why, and that's why I also said, you are brave for coming on and wanting to share your story. And yeah, I'm grateful for you chose this platform and to educate us. And I've learned so much in the last hour than I've ever known my whole life. And I'm hoping it'll push about to take better care of themselves, and also bundate to go check. Like we were talking about the importance of knowing your status, but I hope they will go and check so that and so that itholahale isale kapela and they get the necessary help before it's late.
Yes. And then Tshidi, the other thing I want to say, people with renal failure, how long have you been doing this? 6 years, 15 years, 20 years, stuff like. And then Kiri, why are you not getting a kidney? Since I'm still waiting, I'm on the waiting list. But then why be on the waiting list when there are people, when there are family members, when there are friends, when there are people who are willing? You know, a lot of people said to me when they write me the emails, when they write me the Facebook messages to say, I didn't know that I can give a kidney. I can donate with a kidney. Now I know. Thank you. So a lot of black people never knew that they can actually be able to donate. It is not as publicized as is. You know what? You can have a kidney. In fact, some people have got even 3 kidneys. They don't know.
3.
Others have got 1 kidney. They just don't know.
Because we don't check.
Yes. And there was no need for you to check and stuff like that. So, yes, you can live with 1 kidney. I lived with 1 kidney for over 35 years. You understand? So, yeah. So, basically, people should talk to say, look, can I leave this renal failure? I need help. Can you give me one? Sickness.
And I'm here listening to you talking and thinking, if more and more people came out and were open about it, and also I guess maybe stigma, you know, there's always stigma attached to illness and whatever. Maybe but I'm hoping this is going to be the beginning of people coming out and talking, because it's an important talk. It's an important health issue that many could be, like, you found out at a very late stage.
At a very late stage, yeah.
Late stage, and Liteng, you didn't find out because you went and checked, but you found out because somebody pushed you, as you said in the beginning, by grace. Somebody saw you and ahupusha, And I think with that, I'm saying to the people that are watching or that will be joining us, listen to your body. Your body will always tell you when something is amiss. Your body will give you signals, and please do check, because hey, you never know. You never know what you will find out when you check. And so you said, Akira, now I want a positive ending to this. So the tests are done, you in the final stages, and if COVID aivali, when are you going in?
If COVID high, then she goes in there, Donald Gordons, to do her final test to see if ever she can test, she can endure operation. Okay. And then once they see that it's fine, then it goes to the Minister of Health for a minister to approve, because that is not a family member. It is a friend who is giving me a kidney. If it was a family member, it was not supposed to have gone to the minister. So, but now, because it's not a family member, it is a friend or somebody who's outside the family, then it needs to go to the minister to approve that. And that approval process to the minister, it takes approximately 3 months as well. So I've got plus minus another 9 months if things do go well.
So the end of the year. So Minister Okenakai,
for him to approve for that person, I think they need to interrogate the donor, because I can sometimes keep I'm a blackmailer, put a gun on her head for her to give me a kidney. Yeah, they want to actually make sure such things don't happen.
Okay, I get, because for me, I'm just thinking, I agreed, I want to give you my kidney, and I've signed over to the doctors, Minister Yena Ukenakai, So, but if you put it like that, then I get it. So we're almost at the end now. Like, can you believe we've been almost here for an hour? I know it feels like 10 minutes. So to somebody that's watching or that's listening or that will get hold of this whenever at a later stage, or that's with us now, what is your message to them? Why must a person know your status, because we're gonna laugh again? Why must a person go and always know their health? Why is it important for a my blood count right? Okay, I do it. I do the blood test and because I'm a blood donor. So every 56 days I go in, and when they take blood, those are checked. So at least kisefinyana. So why is it important for a person to go through these tests, especially men? I can doctor. From a man to another man, what would you say is the importance of one knowing?
Look, the only thing that we like checking our HIV statuses as men, we just go and do that. And then when we are negative, we say, no, I'm cool, I'm fine, and stuff like that. Can't the other diseases. So the most important thing about a full blood count, it tells us exactly on any of the illnesses that can actually attack you. Liver, heart, kidney, everything that has got to do with you. So it is important for you to actually be able to do that and see what is it that you can do for high blood pressure and stuff like that. Okay. And also it is important, more especially if you are a father with kids. The only thing that kept me so alive was my daughter. My daughter her mother said, apparently they spoke. Her mother said, hey, Wena, you cannot go there for donation to give you a dead kidney. Okay. And one day, I get a call from my daughter and Arugo Spetle. And then the doctor wants to speak to me. Kiri, why? I don't know, Papa, I want to give you a kidney. Kiri, no, Bunte, you cannot give me a kidney. Until that time, her mother was with me. Ori, she just went straight against my will. We say now why no matter what. Because I told her not to go there.
Oh man. How old is Buntle?
Buntle, she was 19.
Wow. I guess all that mattered to Buntle was I want to give my dad.
Yes. So it is
life.
important. It is important for us to become healthy for our kids because it stresses them as well. They need us around.
Wow.
So it is important for us to actually do that. So now we need to, for your kids, you need to go and do that.
If not for yourself, do it for your kids.
Do it for your kids, yeah. If not for yourself, because they still want you. So bona the trauma kicking wanting to go and give me a kidney. You understand?
I can yeah, man. Yes. And that also speaks to the relationship you have with Buntle. It's a healthy one for her to even want to give you a kidney, because if it wasn't healthy, but
yeah, if you look at it,
I choose to look at it like that. I mean, I'm not gonna put my life on the line for somebody I don't like or somebody. That's why I'm saying it speaks volumes about the relationship. So we've said to the guys why it's important to check and also you to the people, the family and the friends with renal failure. What's your message to them? From your experience, you said you were blessed with supportive friends and family, and as a family member or as a friend or even a partner, somebody with renal failure, what role can I play? How do I support? And
okay, as a family person or as a family member, as a lover, as a what, start eating healthy. You as a person who is healthy, start now eating healthy, because a renal failure person needs to eat very healthy. So it's difficult for him or her to actually make herself those food. So now as a family, we start eating together, start limiting meat, and more especially red meat, start limiting dairy, okay? And start eating vegetables and fruits and berries and so forth and so on. It helps because we've got a strict diet. Yeah, there are certain things that we are really not supposed to be eating, like your peanuts, like your potatoes, because remember, Hori, when it comes to pH level, your kidney is regulating and stuff like that. So other, some months, I go dimu, blood go class and stuff like that, and it becomes messy in terms of certain things. We don't need to do so many things whole. We don't need to eat so many things whole. So we need to limit on everything that we eat in order for us to make sure that we balance our body. So for you to help those persons eat healthy, so that you support them by eating all these things that needs to actually be eating. Uskari, and I'm gonna eat red meat because we're now also not everything.
And I can no pechang, kita sa pechas
yes. Steak, and so forth and so on. So that it shows Hori, you don't really care, but in order for you to have that person do that, do that, and also be cognizant in terms of what they should not be doing and stuff like that. They should not be carrying heavy stuff, because I don't signal fish chula, this fish chula, yes, it needs to obviously still be there. And we need to go 3 times a week. Some they go 2 times a week. Yeah, for dialysis and stuff like that. Look, 4 hours every second day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of time and stuff like that. Yeah.
And from an emotional aspect, how? Re ba jwang? We take care or don't carry heavy stuff. From an emotional side, re support jwang?
You just need to be emotionally there, like that song that says emotionally yours. Come baby, show me, you know me. So look, sick people are emotional. Yeah, so you don't really have to be insensitive when it comes to certain things, okay? Because like they would say, oh, it's happening because they think I'm sick, they think I'm now useless and stuff that. Yes, try and treat them as nothing really. Give them that space to say yes or no. Don't just assume for them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the same people, but Tamakali wheelchair, they don't really like to be saying Tamaka wheelchair, so I'm different and stuff like that. Treat me as a person. You understand? Yeah. And I would say, at least I know I am sick. There is quite a number of people who are sick but who don't know.
Don't do it. Yeah.
And yeah, we are surprised when they just fall and not wake up, and then that person is dead. It's because they just never knew what exactly was the cause. So it is important for us on a monthly basis or on a 6 monthly basis or biannual basis to do a full blood count to understand for
Ngiyabonga bhuti.
Sisi kubongemi.
I also put up bhuti at the beginning we say I'm a man. So I also put up bhuti lena.
Angithi bhuti manje, I can't say bhuti on radio to you.
You've been saying. Oh wow, Puti, this was fun, man. I thought we were gonna be too emotional. Well, there were moments where we were both emotional, but we handled it quite well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Re fihlile ko the hour mark. Ke go fa heart. This is my attempt of a heart. Some people say it's not a heart. Me, yeah. I swear it's a heart. I've never been good at drawing. Thank you so much.
It is a heart, I see it.
For availing yourself and making time to share your story with us. And I hope it will reach the right people. It will touch people the way we intended for it to, and that we would have educated, even if it's one person, that we would have made a difference in someone's life. And people they know better now than they did before the conversation. And also, all the best. The 9 months, Sinawe. We'll be doing check the 9 months, and hopefully after the 9 months, while you are after you are healed, and
transplant, yes, that's the
after the transplant and you are healed, you'll hopefully come back and share with us again as a follow-up. I was here, the situation, and now I'm here and I'm healed and I'm totally, and we thank your friend Claire, your donor. Like we want you healthy between now and then, so that when all the tests are done and everything is done, and that minister, as if 3 months, can it just be a month, please, or 3 days? If it means cancer connections, we are calling out connections and favors, and it must just be a speedy one.
Yeah.
So what's your last parting words before we let you go? I know, we lost a lot.
My last parting words are obviously thank you to the donors, and thank you to the current donor. She is like even asking what's happening, Reggie, all the time, and let's do this, and she is also trying to be healthy for her to still give me that kidney, because if anything changes, she won't be able to, You understand? So these are people that I call angels. And there are people out there who are wanting to give kidneys. Those who've got kidney problems, they should not be shy to actually mention out to people who they do need kidneys. And that's it. Linda,
yeah, I get it. I get that. And those that are shy about it can still reach out to you, Aker. You said you are here for support. So who are you on social media when they want to reach out?
Okay. I think...
Twitter.
Yes, my son actually in that Twitter account. I don't even know what my handle
is.
I don't even know what my handle is, but I think if you can try RL Mohlabi, I'm there. Okay. Reginald Lehlohonolo Mohlabi, I think I'm there.
I'll get close to search and then we'll edit to the comments section of the conversation if they want to. And then on Facebook,
Reginald Lehlohonolo Mohlabi. All my parents' given names.
I can make maybe Uputi.
Yeah. Well, I think as well I've got Instagram, but that's my son. My son has done all these things for me except Facebook, so I don't even know how to use them. So okay. I'm cool with Facebook.
We'll stick with the one that you know. So if anybody wants to get hold of you or connect, maybe for moral support or for guidance or whatever, you are Lehlohonolo Reginald Mohlabi on Facebook.
Yes.
And you are something on Twitter. We'll search for it. But if they go Reginald Lehlohonolo Mohlabi, they might be able to get hold of you. Thank you so much.
My son Reggie Mohlabi Junior. So it's good social media. I'm not him. Other people are actually trying to, they want to be friends with me, thinking I'm him. So kids sometimes don't read hands-on.
Oh wow. Wow, Puti. This was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And thank you. Thank you. And I learned so much. So thank you for sharing the story with us. And all the best. We'll keep in touch. Keep my heart again.
Okay.
And you are now officially a friend of MENAP. Also a friend at Tshidi fella. You're a friend of MENAP. MENAP is a family. And we are here for one another. Thank you. Go rest. We heart you. And that was MENAP with Tshidi Lethwane. We shall see you again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.